live streamers. And before we get started, I just want to take a moment to thank everyone for supporting my channel. And with that being said, let's get on down to today's lecture, which is stop giving away free service. You know, if you are in business, rather you have a W-2 job or not, but if you have your own business simultaneously, home office, any type of service or product that you provide under your business or company, you have got to stop giving away free products and services, bottom line. You know, in order to be seen as the expert in regards to whatever your service is or product is, you got to have that business mindset. You know, you're no different from any other business or company. I don't care how small or medium size or large that business or company is. You got to have the same mindset as other businesses and companies in relation to your product, service, your brand, whatever services you're providing, rather it's consulting or catering or developing websites or any type of service you provide under your company. In order to be seen as a professional, you need to charge versus giving away your services for free, people. You know, bottom line, because your time is valuable. Your knowledge, skills, and talents and services that you provide has a price tag attached to that. You know, have your policies and procedures in place with identified goals and objectives for your company, for your brand, for your business. Bottom line, you know, have a website. You got to have a business website, business cards, marketing material. But bottom line is, many people have the mindset, just because they may know you or knew you before you started your business, or family members, co-workers, neighbors. Many people unfortunately have the mindset, just because they know you, they expect for you to give away free product and services. And you cannot do that because, again, if you're maintaining your home office, or if you got an office that you're paying for at an office building somewhere, you got overhead. You got your overhead costs. Your time is money. You're spending money on marketing. You're spending money on supplies. You're spending money in providing that service. So help me understand what would be the benefit of giving away free services. Although I'm fully retired, I retired September of 2023, but I've always had my company, Paris and Associates Resource Center, the last 25 years in the workforce simultaneously while I was in the workforce. So, and I have, my business plan in place. I have my fee structure, my fee schedule, my policies, my procedures, the credentials to back up with what I do in terms of making ongoing revenue under my company in retirement. So what I look like giving away free service. I'm maintaining the office space. I have to spend a lot of money throughout the year to maintain my credentials. I have to spend money on professional or liability insurance. So what I look like giving away my clinical services for free. Because I'll look at a person and I'll tell them, you ain't gonna go to no other addiction experts in the world, in the private sector, or anywhere in this world, and think you're gonna get clinical services, clinical addiction service for free. In real talk, people. No different from a doctor or attorney or electrician or plumber. If these people are in business for themselves, you are not going to get a credentialed expert services for free, real talk. And you got to have that same mindset. If you have a home office or office somewhere where you're providing services or product for a fee in order to increase your revenue under your company. I know many people who have a mobile auto mechanic. They have their own mobile auto mechanic, and they make significant revenue with their skills, and they have to maintain their tools. Their time is valuable. So what I look like, if I know people who do mobile mechanic, what I look like asking somebody just because I know them, hey, can you change the brakes on my car for free? Really? Because anyway else I'm going to pay. If I went to Firestone or any other mechanic shop needing a brake job, I'm gonna have to pay those professionals. So people who I know who do that, you treat them with the same respect and courtesy, and you pay people for their product and services and time for whatever services they're delivering to you, real talk, versus expecting for that person to do this for free just because you know them. You know, it could be a friend, or a family member, or a neighbor, or that you may know people who are in business providing various type of services, rather it's plumbing, electrical, or any kind of consultants or any kind of service. Just because you know these people, don't think that just because you know them, they're supposed to be able to do this for free and their time and their knowledge in providing this service. It's real talk, people. And I've been wanting to touch bases on this topic for a while in terms of do not, if you're in business for yourself, if you got skills that you can make money from, that you can generate revenue, some type of skill or talent or credential where you can generate money under your own brand, under your name, do not give these services away for free. So that's all I have on this topic. Simplify, Simple Fidelis, and I'm going to leave you in the care of your own conscience. Have a great day.